Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Derek Holland gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these?
Him here as he comes in currently leading the junior. Pitch is taken for strike one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here. Not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays second baseman at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. High in the air out towards shallow right. Saunders is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. It's ball 1.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Runners on first with 1 down. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is grounded fouled off to the left over by Tom Foley in the third base coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Will Myers, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
In there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the and this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored.
If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. And that misses for ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 7 homers and 25 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he's safe.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that misses 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And he lays off there 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Back up the middle. Andrus gets down and dirty. Not in time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later, they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Boswell is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays are in front 3-0. Matt Garza, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this is going to be an interesting game. He pitches really good at home, and he struggles on the road. And in this road game, this road atmosphere, I don't know if that's getting to him or what it is, but he just has not got good numbers on the road. So maybe look for the other team to take it to him today.
Ready now, Elvis Andrus. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. In there, and it's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Grounded to third. Up with it is Longoria. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's Leonis Martin. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Now here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Batting third, first baseman, Prince Fielder.
So striding forward now, Prince Fielder. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Garza steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Trey Barnett. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit out to short. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Weiler comes up with it. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Striding in once again as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Into the box now, Will Myers, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. So stepping in, Fred Boswell. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Timmy Weiler, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Settling in now, Mariano Mura, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. None out, runners at first and second. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score as well.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Now batting, Michael Saunders. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Nope,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Line towards center field. Dickerson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. Broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Stepping into the box, James Fisher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. Zobrist has it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's the fastball that time from Garza. It's 0-1. Garza pauses. Here's the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Barnett has got it, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Deoner Navarro. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off.
That ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Weiler moving to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Two and 0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
One and 0 pitch on the way, and he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Runner at first here, one man out. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Spin throw. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Comes set with the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Leonis Martin.
Leading off
0
for
for
the
1
Rangers.
for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
On the ground up the middle. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Now batting,
At the plate,
baseman,
Prince Fielder. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 0-2 delivery, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. Just got a piece to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Digging in now, Trey Barnett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trey Barnett.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
From the belt, the pitch. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rays strand just the 1. They're up 3-2. Into the box now, Fred Boswell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Now at the plate, Timmy Weiler. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Pitch on the way. At third, Longoria. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding into the box, Mariano Mura. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Martin. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 30, Dioner Navarro.
Ready once again, Dioner Navarro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Fisher is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Center fielder number 10.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 1-0 delivery. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in, James Fisher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, James Fisher.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The center fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're down 3-2. Sean Tollison takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Sean Tollison.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
A 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 23.
Ready once again, Trey Barnett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Ryan Howard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Boswell moving forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in and looking for more. Asdrubal Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martin looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
The catcher, number 30, Dioner Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Dioner Navarro, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, swinging a looper to left. Boswell has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa. Ryan Howard will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 6.
Ready for another chance. Prince Fielder, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Forsythe is there on to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Fred Boswell.
So coming to the plate, Fred Boswell, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And Garza's pitch count an even 70 thus far. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to Arlington. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ken Kaiser is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Ken Kaiser.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Corey Dickerson.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Boswell is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Timmy Weiler. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate,
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count. Here's the 2 corner. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Ready for another shot now. Mariano Mura, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. One and one. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Garza steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in now, James Fisher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Zobrist is there. Now a low throw, but the big fella Howard hangs with it. Nice play for the third out. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 2. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Boswell has a beat on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball that he's looking at. But why did he look? Because it was great location. Hit a good spot. You can do that 89 if you're hitting your spots.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at-bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Weiler is up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the
Right
most
fielder,
impressive
number
single,
9,
but it's a line
Will
drive in the books.
Myers.
Here's Will Myers. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
Striding in, Deonder Navarro, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Five runs, 12 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And that misses 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, and it remains 5-2. Doug Castle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
31, Doug Castle.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at-bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Standing in, Leonis Martin. He went down on strikes last time up. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Prince Fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Zobrist relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 2. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Eric Martinez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hit out towards second. Weiler scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Matt Joyce.
Stepping in, Matt Joyce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he grounds one briskly to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jake McGee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the box now, Fred Boswell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. back up the middle. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Timmy Byler.
Digging in, Timmy Byler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. In line for the victory is Matt Garza if the lead holds. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now. Mariano Mura hit in the air out to right. After it is Myers. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-2 the final score tonight. Tampa Bay wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Matt Garza earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jake McGee hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Garza. His record is now 6-2. Credit the save to Jake McGee, his 10th. The loss goes to Derek Holland. He goes to 8-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.